Hey guys, Alex here, AG Automotive, and here today we've got the 2024 Volkswagen Polo GTI in the red. And as we all know, red goes faster, so let's check it out. Alright, before we get into the video, just want to do a shout out to Central Coast Volkswagen, who were nice enough to let me have a look at this today, and I'll leave their contact details down below. And if you are after a Polo GTI or any of the Volkswagen range, go and see them and let them know that Alex from AG Automotive sent you, and they will look after you. And if you do like these sort of videos, please consider subscribing. So at the front here, you've got the Volkswagen badge. You've got a honeycomb grille with a nice red trim piece. You do have the big GTI badge to show people that you're in a GTI. You've got more honeycomb down the bottom there. You've got your LED daytime running lights and headlights there, and then further down you've got your driving lights as well. And I love the red trim piece in the middle. Sort of screams sportiness. So what are your thoughts on the Polo GTI? Have you got one of these yet? Have you got one on order? Let me know in the comments. So the wheels on the Polo GTI are 18-inch wheels, and they got silver and piano black trim with it. And you know what? I think they suit the design, suits the car really nicely. And you can see you've got the red brake calipers there. You also do have the GTI badge up on the side there. And I quite like this colour. It's sort of a nice contrast with the trim pieces and the wheels. I think it sort of goes together really nicely. So you've got the Volkswagen badge, and it actually doubles as the boot opener. You've got GTI written there. You've got your parking sensors. You've got a sporty bumper with a nice trim piece right at the bottom there. You've got twin exhaust, and you do have your nice LED wraparound tail lights there as well. Now the Polo GTI also gets this extra little spoiler there, the black piece there you can see, and I think it sort of breaks it up having it black and red. Alright, let's go and have a look inside. So inside the Polo GTI, and wow, what a remarkable interior this one has. I love the two-tone they have on the seats there, and I love the red stitching, and I love the stitching on the gear selector, the red trim piece there. You've got red stitching on the steering wheel there, so it very much screams sportiness. They've got a nice trim piece on the dash there just to make it that little bit more upmarket, which is really nice. So to the right of the steering wheel, you do have your headlight and fog light controls there. It's got auto headlights. Steering wheel, full leather, and like I said, I love the red stitching, and I love the perforated holes, and you can hold it there and it feels really nice in your hand. On the left, you have some cruise control and audio buttons, and on the right, you've got some menu buttons there as well. And I love the GTI there and the red trim down the bottom, so very nice. Behind there, you do have paddle shifters, and then you've got your indicator stalk on the left and your wiper stalk on the right there. So on the dash, you do have analog, tacho and speedo. You've also got a digital speedo there as well. And in the middle, you've got a whole heap of features. You can have your digital speedo in there. You can have things like your oil temperature, your trip computer, consumption, your overview, your range, things like that. You've also got your driving data. You've got your assist systems or safety features there. You do have your navigation, and if I hit the view button when we're in navigation, it actually goes full screen, and I think that's pretty awesome. And these Volkswagens, the mapping is really good on them. I really like that. You've also got what audio you're listening to. You've got your telephone connectivity and your vehicle status, along with a really cool lap timer. So I think that's pretty awesome. And coming over to the media screen, now this has got the sound and technology pack with it. You do have your hazard light switch on the left there, and you've got nice piano black finish around the screen. Now we're just in the home screen there. There's another home screen you can have a look at while you're driving. We'll go into the menu there. You've got AM, FM and digital radio stations. You've got telephone via Bluetooth or Android Auto or Apple CarPlay. It's got its own navigation, and I'll just show you that now. And as you can see, really, really nice to scroll and zoom in, zoom out. Really, really nice. So I love the Volkswagen navigation's very, very nice. You've got your driver assist, the IQ Drive it's called. You've got media from a Bluetooth device or a USB. You've got when your phone is connected, you've got your apps can come up on the screen. You've got your vehicle settings, things like the performance monitor. I really like that, that's really cool. You do have a couple of other options as well, vehicle status, and you've got digital cockpit there as well, which actually changes the dash there as well. So yeah, some pretty cool features in there you can use. Now it's got some sound control, and then you've got things like your settings there with a whole bunch of settings for all sorts of stuff there as well. And further down you've got dual zone climate control with the slider, so you can slide your finger across to adjust the temperature there. Now it might be a little bit distracting, but you get used to it after a while. Further below that you do have a wireless phone charger and 2 USBs. And we'll come to the gear selector, PRND and then S, and you can go up or down the gears. And I'll just pop it into reverse and show you that. And you know what? You can see the parking sensors come up on the left, and the camera is reasonably clear, which is really good. Now you do have your engine start stop button there as well as a whole heap of buttons on the right there. Things like your auto start stop, your traction control. You've got your drive mode buttons. You've got your parking there and your parking sensors. And I'll just show you the drive modes there. So we have Eco, we've got normal, we've got my favorite sport, or we've got individual where you can adjust it yourself. And further back you do get a 12-volt plug. You've got a proper handbrake. I like when manufacturers do that. I think that's really, really good. I don't really like those finger brakes that much. And then you've got these 2 cup holders, which are octagon sort of shape. And you know what? I haven't got any water bottles that sort of shape, but most round water bottles will fit in there, no dramas. And you do have a little bit of storage space right at the back there as well. And the armrest, you know what, reasonably soft, and you have a look in there, you do have a little bit of storage there, not a huge amount, but enough. And the glove box, you know what, that's pretty big actually, reasonably big glove box. You get your books in there, and you get a couple of iPads in there also. And the sunroof, we'll just open that up. And it's a 2-stage sunroof, so it'll go back about 3/4, and then you just go that little bit further. And it's really good for these Australian conditions. And you can also tilt it if you wish. All right, let's go and have a look in the back. So in the back of the Polo GTI. Now first impressions is it's a little snug in the back for me. Now I'm 6'1", 185 centimeters. If you have a look, I've got a bit of headroom, that's really good. Knee room isn't very good as my knees are up against the seat. Leg room and foot room isn't all that good either, and this seat is set up in my driving position. So it's more, I guess, of a driver's car than a passenger car for me. Now you do get ISOFIX spots, 2 there and 2 behind me. And unfortunately the Polo doesn't get the middle armrest, which is a bit of a shame. But you do get 2 USBs, and you get map pockets for the rear passengers. All right, let's go and have a look in the boot. So in the boot of the Polo GTI, so here we have 305 litres of boot room there. You've got your 3 tether points there. You do have a little bit of storage space on the left. And if I lift the carpet up, you've got a space saver spare, and you've got your sub and amp on the left there as well. All right, let's go and have a look under the bonnet. So under the bonnet of the Polo GTI. So here we have a 2-litre 4-cylinder turbocharged petrol engine, and it produces 147 kilowatts of power and 320 newton meters of torque, and that's mated to a 6-speed DSG gearbox driving the front wheels. Now Volkswagen claim the Polo GTI uses 6.5 litres per 100 combined. All right, let's go for a drive. So driving the Polo GTI. So vision out the front's really good straight ahead and towards the passenger side. The rear vision is high up. Rear vision, you know what, is pretty good. It's reasonably deep and wide. Vision out the sides, you know what, get pretty good vision all the way. And the mirrors, look, a little bit on the smaller side, but they're not too bad. Now, just wanted to test out the car on a bumpier surface, and we're just in normal mode, so the suspension is a little bit softer. And you know what? It actually is soaking up the bumps really, really well, which is really good. It's still a little on the harder side, but it's pretty good. Now, if I put that into sport mode, and that stiffens up everything, and yeah, you can feel that. Steering, yeah, steering's pretty good. But yeah, you can feel when you put on sport mode, yeah, you do feel a lot more bumps. And you can also hear that the exhaust has got a little bit more of a note to it. And the gears are very, very quick as lightning in sport mode. So what's the acceleration like from the Polo GTI? Well, let's see how we go. And the downshift is pretty cool as well. Wow. What a little rocket this thing is, guys. Wow, it's got some balls, definitely got some power. Wow. Holy dooly. I wasn't expecting that from a little Polo. So, yeah, really, really nice, guys. Really nice. So best of both worlds. You can cruise around in normal mode. It's a little bit more comfortable. And the seats are really nice, hold you in. Or you can put it into sport mode and have some fun. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll look forward to seeing you on the next one. Alright, thanks guys.